Yeah, it's gonna be lit. You already know how to cook this up for y'all boys. Appreciate y'all for 100 subs, but enough of me yapping. Let's get right into this. So we start off after my boy Tai Lung smoked that Furious 5 pack. And look at this immaculate pull-up game. As he start talking this shit, saying I return master. Had Shifu talk about something, you know damn well this ain't your home, you thug. But Tai Lung ain't like that, so he tried to diss Po, saying that he scare him off. But Shifu said fuck all that. As Shifu squares up, saying this phase between you and me. So Tai Lung was on go time, talk about some bet. So Shifu squared up and said, I'm not gonna lie, Unc look like he still got some hands. Then Tai Lung jumped like 30 feet in the air. For what though? Like this man is trying to flex on an old man. As he comes flying down with a kick, as Shifu weaves that easily. Then Tai Lung kicks up a big ass piece of stone, launching it at Shifu. But Unc pulled out a special technique on some Bruce Lee shit, easily breaking the stone. But look at this devious man, Tai Lung punched the fuck out of Shifu, sent him flying back. Had Unc doing backflips, but that landing was smooth as hell. And bro, just look at this man Tai Lung walk down on Shifu like he the YN final boss. As we get sent back into a flash of how Tai Lung became ops with Shifu and Oogway. Had Shifu trying to defend his case hard, saying you wasn't meant to be the Dragon Warrior. But this just triggered Tai Lung's crash out sin. Not gonna lie, Tai Lung will spin right here. I damn near beat Shifu's ass for it. But he don't want that smoke with me. As Tai Lung drops the hardest emotional response, talk about some who denied me my destiny as he launches multiple weapons at Shifu. As Shifu starts parrying weapons, Tai Lung's scene just went bad as launches a big ass sword at him. But Shifu spins the sword around, redirecting it into the ground. As Tai Lung runs over to a special area picking up something, guess what? It's his dead op staff.
Personally,
like, ain't no way. Then he started boxing with Shifu using the staff to pin Shifu against the floor. As Tai Lung start asking for the scroll again, has Shifu ready to die for that scroll? As Shifu start fighting back, making the scroll snap in half. And just look at the hurt on this man's Shifu face, but Tai Lung not giving his op the time to grief hit this man with a spin kick. As they start jumping all over the place, eventually crashing through the roof. As they start boxing in the air. As Shifu twists Tai Lung's arm behind his back, trying to use the height to slam him into the ground. But Tai Lung easily counters that, choking Shifu as they slam through the roof. As Tai Lung hits Shifu with the meanest spin kick into a pillar. As he slides down, as Tai Lung comes running through the fire, then he start boxing Shifu with fire on his hands. And not gonna lie, he was just wailing on Shifu like, fight back, do something, Shifu. But Tai Lung just start releasing every emotion out on Shifu, talk about tell me how proud of me are you. As he hits Shifu with one last punch, sending him flying back for the 15th time during this fight. As Shifu starts huffing like somebody go give Unc a reboot card, as Tai Lung stands there menacingly. So Shifu tried to talk no jutsu Tai Lung, saying he was always proud of him, as Shifu apologized to him. As Tai Lung looks like he might switch sides before he just like, nah, as he snatches Shifu up. As he demands for the scroll again, before Tai Lung noticed the scroll was going as he slammed Shifu into the ground. As Shifu tells Tai Lung Po took the scroll, ran away with it as Tai Lung gets ready to pack Shifu up. Before Po appears, out of breath, holding his belly like he was somebody's uncle at the cookout. As Po start repping his set on Tai Lung. As Tai Lung start clowning on Po for being a panda, he start frying his shit. Saying, what you gonna do, sit on me? As Po said on Timmy, like, what do you mean by that, bro? Then Po pulls out the dragon scroll. Then Tai Lung just speed blitz Po, punching him as Po bounces off the pillar, belly bopping Tai Lung. As Tai Lung charges in on all four, locked in now as Po takes off running. As Tai Lung tackles Po out the palace. As he launches Po into a building, as Po falls into a tree before smacking Tai Lung with it, sending him crashing onto a building as he pops Po, sending him rolling down the steps. As they start boxing mid-air, landing on each step, still boxing as Po low-key start whooping him, as Po sits on Tai Lung's face.
oh yeah, that boy gay. I see that.
As they both go crashing through a building, as Po starts tumbling through the market as he spilled noodles on himself. As Po grabs the scroll using the noodles as it bounces off his head, as Tai Lung leaps for the scroll, before Po pulls him back down into a wheelbarrow as it launches Po into the air as his fat motherfucker sucks up the noodles mid-air. As Po starts using the bamboo as walking stick, as the scroll comes rolling out before Tai Lung comes flying from the sky, as Po launches pans at him to stop him from getting the scroll. as Po mixes the scroll up inside the pans, having this man Tai Lung looking bamboozled. Before Tai Lung finally just punches all the pans as Po started gatekeeping the scroll, like he might be a D1 with this level of skill. As Tai Lung spreads the bamboo apart as Po lands on top of him, as he kicks Po off him, sending him flying into a fireworks stand. As Po comes zooming past Tai Lung using the fireworks, as Po grabs the scroll before launching himself into a wall. As the scroll flies up, landing on a building, as Po try to motivate himself, imagining the scroll as food. Had Tai Lung thinking the scroll was giving him power as Po parkours his way up the building. As Tai Lung launching itself towards the building, kicking it as it breaks the building ledge, sending the scroll flying. As the rest of the building then start breaking apart like a Lego crib, as Po scrambled to climb up the building, sending debris flying at Tai Lung as Po uses his Toon Force to start bouncing off flying debris to catch the scroll. Before Tai Lung comes flying in with a flying overhead kick right into the dome, sending Po crashing into the ground. As Tai Lung finishes the combo with a diss to the backbone, as Tai Lung walks away slowly to the scroll, as he opens up the scroll. Before realizing it's empty. Like, bro, do you know how hard I would crash out trading my whole life just for this moment, just to see an empty scroll? Like, Uga would have to run me my fate immediately. Shit, even if I need to go to the spirit realm. As Po stands up trying to speak some wisdom, talk about it's just yourself that you need. As Tai Lung completely crashes out using the pressure point technique on Po. As Po started laughing, as Tai Lung starts spamming the move as it doesn't work. As Tai Lung tried to hit Po with a double punch to his stomach. As Po redirects the pressure of the punch to Tai Lung, as they started boxing. As Po used the illegal toe step move on him. As Po started nonchalantly boxing this man Tai Lung up. As he grabs his kick before slamming Tai Lung into the ground. As Po sits on him before grabbing his tail, launching him into an oncoming headbutt. As Po started disrespecting him, playing with this man's tail like one of those cat toys.
It gets to a point, dude!
As Tai Lung does a 360 spin kick trying to kick Po, as he blocks it, as Po makes him bite his own tail. As Po launches this man into a booty bob, like this man's been doing questionable stuff all fight. As Tai Lung flies back into a building, as Tai Lung rages out, launching himself at Po hand first. As Po clenches his cheeks, stuff the belly bob this man Tai Lung into the sky. As a decade later, this man Tai Lung comes flying down as Po sidesteps, let him fall face first into the ground. As Tai Lung gets out the hole stumbling like a drunk man, as he tries to punch Po one more time, calling Po a big fat panda. As Po easily catches the punch, as he put Tai Lung in the whooshy finger hole, saying, "I am the big fat panda." Not gonna lie, that was aura when Po had that sauce on him when he said that. As he lifts his pinky like a YN with the switch. As Tai Lung gets spooked, saying Po was bluffing. So Po said bet, saying he figured out the technique himself, as the aura from the technique reaches all the way outside the village.
Stop acting like you know me, nigga. I don't know you, nigga. I don't know.
As Tigress and a few other the villagers feel the power behind it, as everyone rides back inside the village as Po walks through that fall goal aura to him. Like, this is my goal right here. As everyone congratulates Po, but it's about that time. If you're new here, make sure to like and subscribe for new content. And drop a comment down below what video I should do next. Until next time, peace.